Hi, I'm Pastor Rex Johnson of Christian Fellowship Church. Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is More Than Enough. In the book of Matthew in chapter 10, verses 15 through 21. And it says, as evening approached, the disciples came to him and said, "This is a remote place and is already getting late. Send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food." And Jesus replied, "They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat." "And we have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they answered. "Bring them here to me," he said. And he directed the people to sit down on the grass. Taking 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking upon the heavens, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people as they ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces and that were left over. The number of those who ate was about 5,000 men, besides women and children. I grew up in a family where when it come time to sit down at the table, there was always plenty. There was more than enough. It was more than enough just to feed whoever was showed up there. There was more for anybody that might come along. My heart just goes into this scripture because that's just a natural thing. It's so natural for Jesus Christ. Whenever Jesus had been teaching and he had healed the sick and he was drawing a crowd and he was like a magnet and everybody wanted to come to him. And so here it was, he had all this crowd and there was plenty of people that was needing food, and it was a long ways back to town, and they only had just these few pieces of bread and this few pieces of fish to feed the disciples. And there's no way that this can happen. There's no way that you can take this and feed all these people. And Jesus says there's no need sending them back because I'm here and I'm going to show you how to do this. And he broke that bread. And that's what I want to tell you. There's more than enough of Jesus Christ to go around. Whatever it may be in your life, and right now that you say there's just not enough. There's just not enough. Maybe you're looking at your checkbook. You say there's just not enough to pay the bills. There's not enough to go buy groceries. There's just not enough to make the house insurance payment. There's just not enough. And as you look into the checkbook, and naturally there's probably not enough. But when you look into the eyes of Jesus and you say, man, hey, there's more than enough, because Jesus' bank account's full. You just got to trust in him and believe in him. And that's what he was showing the disciples and all those people. Listen, just trust in me and I will show you that there's more than enough. And he fed them. Matter of fact, he even gave them more. There was more than enough because they picked up. They picked up extra. There was extra there. So, God's wanting to give you extra today. God will give you that extra today if you'll trust in him and believe in him. Always know that with Jesus Christ, there's more than enough. I hope I've given you a word of encouragement. God bless you. We'll see you again soon.